I'm a grown woman. I could do whatever I want.
Hey friends, and welcome back. So guys, I am here with a flip through of the Plum Paper A5 Me Size Planner for 2019. Now just to let you guys know, this planner did come in a hoard box in the mail, as well as it was wrapped in this plastic sleeve cover, as well as a bubble wrap, just for anyone that likes to know how the packaging on these planners are. So it is in bubble wrap, and when you first open it up, there's a simple thank you card. Nothing's written on it, so it just says thank you, which is perfect because I can definitely reuse this for my own purposes. Then we have a cover material card, so it's just letting us know that it is water resistant, tear proof, ridge, and sturdy. So try to, tear and all that stuff, and it ain't gonna tear. So that is nice. And then a all about me little sheet here about their planners and so on. I will leave a link to their website in the description box down below for you, in case you have never ever heard of Plum Paper and or have never checked them out. I would definitely recommend to do so if you're looking to customize a planner for your specific needs and so on. So let's hop into it. Now, I did do a separate video in regards to my planner picks for 2019, and I thought that this was going to be my everyday all-around planner. However, it is not going to be. It's a beautiful planner. I absolutely love it. The size of the planner itself is perfect. However, once we get into it, I can kind of show you more, but I just realized it was not going to work for my overall needs. So I'm still on the fence as to what exactly I'm going to be utilizing this planner for. So again, this is the Plum Paper A5 Me Size Planner. I got it in a chevron print that's kind of like a bluish purple. I have Wife, Mom, Boss written on it, and then 1819 because I did get a 13-month planner, no, 14-month planner. That way I can start utilizing it a little bit earlier, just to give myself time to kind of move into the planner, get adjusted with my planning style in the planner, set it up and all that stuff there. So nonetheless, we're here to walk through this, and that way you guys can see the planner as a whole. Let me zoom you in some. All right, that should be good. So again, it is a chevron print, and I have it customized Wife, Mom, Boss. Now, one of the things I love about the Plum Paper is that you do have so many options for customizing it to your specific needs. You can do so many different things. You're not locked into one particular design. So I absolutely do love that about the Plum Paper. So I would highly recommend that you check it out if you have never done so before. And then the back is just gray lines, nothing too fancy. Okay. So, as per usual, it says weekly planner, Plum Paper, and then it has here, this planner belongs to, this is where you would put your information. The very back of that, it is a 2018 year at a view calendar. Again, remember I did order the 14-month calendar, so it started towards the end of 2018. And then here's one for 2019. And then you have a special dates for each specific month as well. And it only gives it for, half the month, or half the year, I mean. January through February, March, April, May, June. So, I wonder what that's about. Or maybe when I open it the first time, I missed the page. We'll see. Okay, moving on. So the dividers are pretty standard colors. I didn't get a chance to customize the divider colors. I don't think there was an option, but the colors itself are not bad. So it just has the November tab there, and then it says November down at the bottom, and these are pretty sturdy covers as well. And then the very back is where you have like your monthly dashboard. So you have these 3 circles here that you can pretty much use for anything, special things that you want to remember, anything that you're tracking, maybe any goals that you have planned for that month, etc. And you have a space for birthdays, events, things to remember, and then it gives you 2 blank spaces here. So again, these are areas that you can definitely track anything that is specific for you. So I do like that aspect of this monthly dashboard here. Then we have a notes page after that. It does say November on it. So again, simple paper, lined paper where you can jot down any thoughts, anything that you may be focusing on for the month, so on and so forth. And then here's the monthly calendar view in itself. Now, I do like the monthly calendar. The size of it is perfectly fine for what I utilize it for. My monthly calendar and any planner I use is always to capture all those important things that are going on. Doctor's appointments, any special events for the kids, myself, etc. Those are the things I typically jot down on the monthly calendar view. So this here actually works for me. It's the weekly part that I just didn't love. Then, of course, you have your standard sideboard here that you can use to write down anything extra that you may be tracking and so on. So here we go. Okay, I can tell you now I did, let me come back here. I did, it looks like I did mix up the papers when I first opened it. Okay, so we had the special dates. And again, this was January through June, and then it's the other half of the year, July through December. So that's pretty neat. You can write down anything that you may want to remember, whether it's birthdays, anniversary, if you're going to use it for maybe budgeting, any particular bills that come due only a few times a year, like your auto insurance, HOA, and things like that. You can definitely track it here. So that's pretty cool. Put that back. And then we had ideas, plans, and goals, and all the boxes here are blank. So I do like that. That way you can go ahead and customize it to whatever your needs may be. So again, you may have plans for your finances, plans for personal care, plans for, you know, if you do any exercise or health or anything like that, you can write those type of things down. So I do like that, and that was pretty neat. And then we have a blank page here for notes. All right, and then getting into the weekly view. This is how the weekly view lays out. Now, the one thing that drew me to the Plum paper within itself, the planner, is the fact that you had so many different sections, and I love that. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sections total. So for instance, I can do all about me, things around the home that needs to be taken care of, things for the kids, things for work related. You guys know I do run 3 separate businesses: my daycare business, the tax business that I do, bookkeeping and stuff like that, and then the hubby does have a sports business, and I do track his stuff as well. So I can definitely use it for that purpose, and then I can have an area for my social media life and all that. So I absolutely love this planner for that purpose alone, because you do have a box for each little area of life, so to speak. Now the to-do list here on the side is perfect. Just write down simple things that you may need to do that doesn't have a specific date or a deadline to when it needs to be done. So you can write it down here and then fill it in into your week as you get into it. And then a simple area here for notes as well. Now my issue is that I realize, although I do like it broken up like this in the individual sections, I need more space. So my issue is the space or the size of the planner, which I love a very small compact planner. I don't really care for a huge planner. Even though I don't travel with it, it does sit on my desk. I'm just not going for a huge planner. So I think instead of the A5 me size, I should have just went with the A5, which would have been a little bit bigger in the Plum paper line. So nonetheless, I absolutely love the layout. Love, love, love it. You get separate boxes for each section of your life. It is perfect for that. Just to quickly jot down what needs to be done as it pertains to self-care, home life, anything with the kids, work, social media, etc. Love that. It's just the size of it. I realize I feel constricted, like I don't have enough space, if that makes sense. But other than that, it is an absolutely gorgeous planner, and I do indeed love it. So each week throughout the month is pretty much set up the same. Now you do have an option with them where you can have these pre-filled. So if you knew what sections you wanted the boxes to be, you can have it pre-filled, and each month will be the same throughout the planner. I, however, opted to have it blank because I just wasn't sure. And then plus, I didn't want to have it locked in. That way, if I wanted to switch things up, I can do so. So for instance, if I felt like I needed 2 boxes for home life, I can have 2 boxes versus just this one. And then this one here was already labeled for something else, if that makes sense. So again, you do have the option to customize it on this side here. Okay, so again, each week is the same throughout the month, and that's for every single month. Let's get to the back pages. Now, the very back page, we have a to-do list, 4 separate boxes. I absolutely love that because that way I kind of categorize things per category pretty much. So maybe home life, business to-dos for myself, miscellaneous to-dos, or anything related to social media life. I can break it up and divide it like that. So I do like the to-do list. So even if I don't use the planner within itself, if I don't figure out what I'm going to do with it, these to-do list sheets at the end of the month, I'll probably take these out because I can definitely punch them with my arc punch and put them in a planner that I am utilizing. So I do like those. And then we also had monthly cleaning. I absolutely love this as well, where you can put in specific things within these rooms that you would want to focus on for that particular month. So with the kitchen, maybe pulling out the appliances, you want to make sure you do that once a month to get it clean. The living room, doing a deep dust or something like that. Bathrooms, maybe a really good deep cleaning, which I wouldn't do that once a month. I actually do that once a week, but you get the gist. It just gives you the layout to add in any specific cleaning that you want to make sure you do for the month. And then we have an area that's blank, so you can definitely use this for different things. So for me personally, because I have the daycare, I would probably use some of this for the daycare area, then maybe something for yard care, the automobile and things like that. And then you just have like a little blank section here that you could use for notes, maybe any supplies that you need to get for any specific cleaning project, so on and so forth. So that is an entire month walkthrough, and again, they're pretty much all the same going throughout the planner. Now I'm going to flip through to the pages that I actually customize, and again, this planner gives you so many options to customize and add on different sections based on your needs and so on. So I did do a section for prayer and for gratitude. So my prayer section, the tab says prayer, and then it has a big circle with the letter P for prayer, which is adorable. The back is blank, so I do like that with a blank dashboard. I can definitely put in my own personalized scriptures, notes to myself, any pictures, or anything I want to really just hone in on for the year, so on and so forth. So I do like that. And then the sheet itself, I absolutely love how they laid it out. You have your scripture and reflection, praise and gratitude, answered prayers, scripture, reflection again, and it just kind of goes down. So you have kind of both the same sections on one page. Praying for, a date, and so on. Love this. My issue is, again, it's just the size. I realize that when I write a little bit bigger than I guess I realized for this size planner. So I just need more room, I would say, for writing. Now I'm still going to use this section no matter what. So if I don't use the Plum paper with itself, and I put this in my other planner, I can just punch it in, and I'm still going to use these here, and I might just put these in my prayer planner itself, and it's the same thing on the back. So I absolutely love this. Again, this was a separate add-on that I added on to this particular planner, but I think it's absolutely perfect. I love that. Love it. And again, because it's separate, it is not attached to any of the monthly pages, I can definitely use this how I see fit. Even if I wanted to just make this its own little planner, again, I can get another little divider, make one, punch it in the back, add some additional paper. If I wanted to punch it with a arc puncher, put it on a disc, and then I'll have a different planner for my gratitude. But more than likely, I'm just going to stick this into my prayer planner, or maybe into, well, I have the gratitude here. I'll probably stick this into my prayer planner, most than likely, if I don't figure out anything else that I'm going to use that Plum paper planner for. All right, and then the next section, and it's the last section, is the gratitude. Now, I love this color, this blue, this deep seated, like purplish plum color is just absolutely gorgeous. So the tab again is gratitude with a G on it, and then the back is absolutely blank, and the same thing as what I would do with the prayer divider. It's just added anything that I'm grateful for, that I want to give praise for, and things like that. And then it goes into your sheet. So I am grateful for, and I can write these things in. You got little sections here like you do on the weekly tab. So if I wanted to put myself, family, work, family, friends, whatever, I can block it off like that if I wanted to. Otherwise, I could just, write in simple things about what I'm grateful for here, and then it gives you a because, and you know, basically why are you grateful for those particular things. And it's the same thing on the back. So I absolutely love that as well. I think that's pretty neat. This is something I can definitely use on a weekly basis, or even a monthly basis, just coming in and just saying, you know, what I was thankful for that particular month, so on and so forth. So again, it's the same on both sides, and I think that's absolutely perfect. So let's get into the very last pages here. Again, I think that this planner is absolutely beautiful. It's a gorgeous planner, well made. It's definitely laid out to my liking. It's just the size that's an issue for me. Here's some grid paper and just simple paper for note taking. This here has your passwords, username sheets, and then your contacts, which I find it so funny that this is even like in here. Do people really still use this? I mean, I'm just used to everybody having a cell phone for these things, but nonetheless, it is good to write those things down, because how many times have we lost our cell phones and we don't know someone's number by heart, so on and so forth. So good to have that in there, and it's just two-sided on that. And then you have your U.S. holidays, and it's just all laid out for 2018, 2019, and 2020. And then you have 2020 on the back as well. So again, absolutely gorgeous planner, and it has a little pocket side here, and then one here. Stick extra little notes in there, maybe stickers that you use it for the week, and so on. And then here's the back of the planner, and it's just, again, just like the front inside cover with the gray stripes. And then here's the chevron print that I actually chose. So that is absolutely beautiful, and it does have this really thick plastic on here. And this is going to definitely help to keep the planner protected and stuff like that. So that is the Plum Paper Me A5 Me Planner. Again, I did pick up the 2018, 2019, just giving myself a little more time to move into the planner and play around with it. I did order some Etsy stickers for this planner specifically. I will be doing a separate haul on those, and then I will do a few mock Plan With Me's using those Etsy stickers to see how I like it and so on. But I can already tell you guys that I know myself enough to know that I'm not about that Etsy sticker kit life. So I don't really think that I'm going to be sticking with that at all. It's just not my cup of tea, so to speak. And plus, it can definitely get quite expensive. Not knocking anyone who does it. I think it's awesome if you're able to and you enjoy it. Do what makes you happy, whatever your cup of joy is. But for me, I can already tell you that I just don't know if I can be about that life, ordering a sticker kit every single week, so on and so forth. So I don't know about that. But again, I will come back and do a separate haul for those Etsy stickers, as well as a mock Plan With Me in this planner, just for myself to kind of see how I like it and figure out again what exactly I'm going to do with this planner, because I paid like $40-something for it, which is a whole situation, so it got to get used somehow, somewhere. Alright guys, so I definitely hope that you enjoyed this walkthrough. Definitely let me know in the comments below if you have chosen your planner for 2019, what your planning style is as well, and definitely let me know if you have ever used any one of the Plum Paper planners, what size that you use, and then any Plan With Me videos that you know of, or any channels that you know of that do Plum Paper A5 Me size Plan With Me's, because I would definitely love to get some inspiration on what exactly I can use this planner for, because again, I did already pay for it and it got to get used somehow, some way. Nonetheless, thank you so very much for watching. Definitely be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you have not already. And until next time, guys, bye.